Well, hello there. It's that time again. Yes, it is, as I'm so fond of saying every single week for how many years. It is time for our weekly tarot slash astrology blog here on this beautiful Sunday. It's gorgeous here in South Florida. Today's date being the 16th of December of 2018. And as usual, I'm going to go over the energies of the Tarot de Marseille cards for this upcoming week. And then we're going to go ahead and take a look at a little bit of astrology. All right? And as usual, it will be an interesting reading. I can assure you of that. So please do stay tuned. Okay, let's go ahead and look at some Tarot de Marseille. The cards are going to come down on the screen in a moment and cover my face. And the cards that we have for this week's reading are the World, the Magician, and the Six of Wands. So let's first start off by taking a careful look at what we see. We see a figure in the World card, what appears to be a woman, dancing near naked with just a scarf around her in the middle of a big victory wreath, surrounded by 4 cherubic animals that can be associated with the different elements. Then we look at the Magician and we see a large figure in comparison to the figure in the World card. He is looking towards the left, just as she is. She too looks towards the left, the direction of the past, and he too is looking in that general direction. Now his eyes are focused, and if we take another tarot card and line it up and see what they're focused upon, he is looking at the center of her chest. Now does that mean that he's ogling her breasts? Well, no, not exactly. We can look at it that way. If we want to put our minds in the gutter, we can say that. But really, he is looking at her heart chakra. He is looking at perhaps even the breasts as generation. Okay, the breasts nurture. Okay, they feed the young baby. So in a sense, he is feeding off of her energy. What is her energy? Well, now if we look at meanings for the trumps, we could say that she is associated with triumph, victory, attainments, a state of completion. So we could say that he draws his energy and he grows off of past triumphs, especially those that nurtured the heart, those that gave emotional sustenance. So perhaps that's what we need to be doing this week. We need to be drawing emotional sustenance from our past victories. This can be a challenging time of year for us, for many of us. What we can do to cope with it, if we need to cope, is we can look at past strategies that worked for us to sustain us emotionally. And if we do that, then we come into the Six of Wands. Now wands are negotiation, cooperation. We have 6 of them here. It looks a little complicated, but there's a straight, narrow path through all of this complexity with that single wand that's going through the other wands without too much difficulty. So we could say that in doing this, in drawing emotional sustenance from our past successes, we come up with successful strategies which we can deal with social situations, which may be rather complex. I think that fits the holidays pretty well. Also now, this is a time of year when people tend to be looking at their path. They're saying, okay, what am I going to do this upcoming year? We got the new year coming up. This is a time to start to look at that. So this is another way that this reading can enhance our approach to this upcoming year. Okay, let's go ahead and look at some astrology. We've got a couple of events coming up that are interesting. On Friday, we are going to have the winter solstice. That's the 21st. It will be the shortest day of the year as the sun enters Capricorn. Okay, so this is the true winter. This is the true withdrawal of the sun from the sky, in a sense, okay, from the ancient perspective. And then on Saturday, the following day, we're going to have a full moon in Cancer. That's a strong moon. Now, Cancer is a sign that is ruled by the moon. Cancer expresses it well in that sign. Cancer is very sensitive, very psychic. So this may be a very strong time for working with psychic abilities. Now, personally, I don't do much on full moon because it is an opposition of the moon and the sun. Okay, and I don't work much with oppositions or squares, these really strong, challenging aspects. But if you're into doing full moon rituals, this is going to be a good one for you. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, there you go. There is your weekly dose of tarot/astrology. I love you very much. I appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying your holiday season. And until I see you next week, many, many blessings.